Okay, just getting the stream set up here. Welcome everyone. Okay. Okay. Hope everyone can hear me well. So this is the House of Tiles. If you remember from, I guess last episode that I was in the Bronze Age. And, oh, my chat disappeared. Hold on one second. There we go. Okay. Now I can see everyone. So hello everyone. Welcome. So today we are going to celebrate 50,000 subscribers. Oh, Richard's hanging out at the tables. So I'll give you a quick little tour. I haven't taken down the barriers here yet. I think what I might end up doing is actually extending this defensive wall all the way up to the edge here, and then doing something else to kind of keep them from wandering off this way. Or maybe I just light it up like crazy. You can see I've already torch spammed this entire place, which I'll probably fix. I don't know, do something. Bury the torches, glow lichen. I don't really know. Last video, I pretty much finished up the House of Tiles here. And I added this bench because I totally forgot this bench here. Was there anything I left in here? No, of course not. Okay. So today what we are going to do is, let me show you. Let me kind of get over there. Ooh. Okay. So over here, I've got this other little hill. Now, I don't want to do anything with the sort of House of Tiles area. I want to keep this the way that it is. Our little early Helladic house, the House of Tiles, the defensive wall. I really want to keep that the way it is. So instead, what we are going to do is we are going to build over here on this little spot. Also, tons of horses hanging out over here just constantly. I figured they would despawn, but apparently not. Apparently they just want to hang out here. So yeah, all these guys have been hanging out here this entire time. Though it looks like maybe one of them despawned. There was like this white and black speckled one that I guess decided it was too much. This is also where I had my spruce farm, I guess, where I would grow some of the big spruce for some of the trapdoors and stuff that I used over there. Iron golems. We're gonna have to figure out the iron golem problem. I buried an iron golem and it worked for a little while, and then a couple more popped up. So we're gonna have to figure out what happened there. Maybe the iron golem died or something. I don't know. Anyways, so what we're going to do today is we're actually going to dig into this hill. Now I off camera went into creative mode and then went, or not creative mode, what is it called, spectator mode, and I flew underneath this thing to see if there was any caves or anything, just to make sure that it was a solid hill. And it is a solid hill, so that's really what I was hoping for. Because today what we're going to make, let me go ahead and pop it on screen real quick. Yeah, that is a LiDAR scan of a rock-cut chamber tomb from Vudeni. Now, I have actually... Oh, where'd my chat go? My chat disappeared yet again. Whoa, there we go. Vudeni, I've actually been there. I've been there. There's a ton of rock-cut chamber tombs in the side of the hill. The rock that the hill is made out of is really soft, and so they're able to sort of cut right into it. And so that's what we're going to do. I figure we'll start like, I don't know, here maybe, and then go at sort of a downward angle, so that there's a lot of dirt on top. But we might also sort of pull this hill out a little bit more too. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. But that's the plan. That's the plan. So I think what I want to do first is I want to sort of get some tools and get this whole sort of area laid out. And then I want to get some supplies, bring it over here as well. Oh, there he is. There's that horse. Maybe it didn't despawn. Look at this guy. This guy's weird looking. It looks like it's wearing a blanket or something. And it looks an awful lot like Birch. So I might tame this horse and take it for myself. Because Hungry is still back at Pylos, and I still need to bring him over. But that is going to be a very long trip. Because I'm going to have to put a lead on him and swim the entire way. Because, you know, horses don't like boats, apparently. So, yeah. Anyways, let's go grab some tools. And we'll plan this out a little bit. Now, I don't have the schematics other than that picture in the top left of your screen that you're seeing. All I've got is sort of going off of memory from when I was at Vudeni. And that's gonna have to work. That's just gonna have to be good enough. Do I still have my chest over? I bet I don't. I bet I moved my chest. Yeah, I moved my chest. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Also, I'm surprised at how much in the way of supplies I still have from Pylos. I still have so much stuff. I got a little carried away with supplies. Where is it at? Look, I still have all of this blue wool from when I did the blue stripe, which is crazy. Okay, yeah, let's grab tools. Let's grab tools. I need tools. I'm gonna want shovels and picks. Oh no. Where is everything? Well, I'll grab a couple sticks. Wooden pick. Okay, here we go. A bronze pickaxe. We'll do a bronze axe as well. Oh no, I'm running out of daylight. Do I not have a shovel? I have a stone shovel. That's wonderful. Oh no. Okay, let's go sleep real quick and then see if we can't harass someone for a tool. Ah, yeah. Aren't the horses a good sign? Because, you know, siding and all? Yes, actually, I didn't think about that. Yes, that is a good sign. Being so close to water and everything. I'm just surprised they haven't despawned. I was under the impression that passive mobs show up and then they despawn. Alright, no. Wait, why are you out here? You have a bed. Okay, whatever. Wait. Okay, that's not going to do me any good, but maybe we can level this guy up. I should have some emeralds left over. I think I have a lot of emeralds left over. Watch it be like 2. Okay. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. You know, I adopted this texture pack. Oh, 17. Okay, well, let's see how many I can get for 17. I adopted the texture pack so that we can use diamond tools but still have them be bronze, because, you know, Minecraft doesn't have the proper evolution of tools. Once you ride a horse, they never despawn, but I've never ridden any of those horses, so I don't know why it hasn't despawned. All right, where are you guys? Well, thank you. I'm pretty stoked about this whole 50K thing. Oh, oh. Oh, there we go. Actually, tell you what, which one gets me high? Okay, this one's less, but I can only buy one anyways. Okay, that's fine. We'll grab. Well, but I need a shovel, so we'll just grab one of these shovels. Copper shovel. Ooh, that doesn't do hardly anything. That's fine. The copper shovel will have to work. Which is just a reskinned iron shovel. So yeah, I hit 50K on July 30th. Granted, I started doing promotions through YouTube. So YouTube does this cool thing where you can just tell them like, hey, I want to promote this video for X number of days, and they will actively promote that video to other people. Where is the little birch horse? I will jump on its back so that it doesn't despawn. There you are. Are you stuck? I feel like you're stuck. Yeah, see, you are stuck. All right, there we go. So I rode it. Hasn't kicked me off yet. Trying to kill me with the leaves, though. Oh, so I guess we're friends now. Okay, cool. Well, the little birch horse is gonna stick around now. So yeah, so I have been... Well, I did over the summer. I had YouTube basically do promotions on a certain number of videos to sort of increase my subscriber count and really sort of make it, you know, just basically increase my my subscriber count. Okay, so I think, oh, okay, so we can only go so far in this hill. So maybe we just go straight down from here and have this as the this is the rock cut chamber tomb. So we're gonna go about like that. How does that look? Yeah, that's about right. That's about the length that I remember. So let's... Oh, you know what I didn't grab? Let's go grab a couple chests. So we can have a couple chests. And I'm running out of food, so we're going to need to grab food too. So yeah, so YouTube does this cool little promotions thing. And so I told it, yes, I want more subscribers. Here's the video I want you to push in front of people's faces. So you're kind of cheating the algorithm at that point. And yeah, a bunch of people subscribed. It's interesting because once the promotion ends, you start to see your numbers drop, which is kind of bizarre. You would think that people... Oh, I'll take that bone meal. Thank you. You would think that people would want to continue seeing videos after the promotion, and it also sort of made me think that maybe YouTube is being sneaky and just like auto-subscribing people, which I've seen that before. It did that to me a couple times, which was obnoxious. Where's all my chests? There they are. Okay, well, I don't need 6. I just need a double chest, I think. I think the double chest is fine. And then let's grab food. I've got apples. Oh, here we go. Bread. That's a ton of bread. Bread's good enough. And then later we'll come back and we'll grab a whole bunch of stuff to put into the rock cut chamber tombs. Hey, Celebrity Sailboat Smackdown. Thank you for the congrats on that. And thank you for thank you for your donation. I still am surprised anytime anyone does a donation on this channel. I don't know how to respond to something like that. I'm sort of a very introverted person, so why do I have stairs? Okay, well, anyways. So, but anyways, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. It has been one heck of a ride so far. I think we'll get to about here. There we go. Just get down to the stone. Oops. Well, alright, we'll start here. Does that feel right? Oh, that does feel right. Just don't stop playing Skyrim. No, no, no. Skyrim's still coming. I had a bit of a setback, which is also why I'm doing a live stream today instead of just a pre-recorded video. Basically, I got frustrated with my computer constantly trying to save to OneDrive. And so I decided I don't need OneDrive. And I basically deleted OneDrive. And the problem with doing that is that Microsoft, they don't want you to delete OneDrive. And so I was immediately punished for deleting OneDrive by losing my entire desktop. Everything on my desktop, all my files, all my folders. And so my editing of the Skyrim episodes got set back by quite a lot. And it sucks because, you know, Microsoft is a money-grubbing bunch of assholes, and I hope everything bad happens to them that they deserve. And, you know, it just sucks. So I did a recovery software. I'm still in the process of recovery, and I'm trying to get that, but I had two episodes, episode 10 and 11, that were that were pretty much almost done being edited. And now, because there are a whole bunch of files missing, I have to try and figure out a way to re-upload stuff, and it's just a pain in the butt, a total pain in the butt. So, you know, that really sucks. And again, I really hope whoever at Microsoft thought that this was a great idea to try to, you know, scam people out of money, I hope they get hit by a fucking car. It was such an annoying thing, and it sucked so much. Okay, so I've got some dirt here. I think I also want, because I want to make the walls nice and smooth, and I'm trying to figure out how I want to do that. I think I want to avoid terracotta. Polished andesite wouldn't be too bad, or just regular andesite. Let's see what regular andesite looks like. Okay, how many... Let's see how many polished andesites and regular andesite I have, and we can, like, texture it. I realize that the sun has gone down, and I'm really pushing my luck hanging out here. Ooh, I also want some slabs. I really need to... Hey, that would be great for a walkway. Even though I don't think they had decorated walkways. Okay, let's actually, do I have a bed somewhere? Let me grab, if I have a spare bed somewhere, I'll just grab that and take it over there. I could have swore I had it. Okay. It's fine. And I'm going to take a crafting table over there. But for now, we're just going to sleep here. Alright, so... Don't worry about weird screen noises or animations. I donate because your current material is great. Oh, thanks. Wait, what weird screen noises or animations? Also, why does this guy, why does Dylan continue to stand at the foot of this person's bed and just stare down? There is an unused bed right here. I don't know. Also, Dylan, if you want me to change your name, I think you changed your name on YouTube. If you want me to change your name to your new handle, let me know, and I will do that. I have no problem doing that. I will say that that is one thing that I do. Oh yeah, I was trying to grow mushrooms at one point. Didn't work. One thing I do in this for my members, oh, I'll grab more of these, is I do go into creative mode to grab name tags, because I'm not going to try to do name tags the right way. It's for members to be named, so that's what they're gonna get. All right, what else we got on chat here? What I can afford outside my Celebrity Sailboat Yacht Club membership. Oh, is it an actual yacht club? There was a yacht club in Quartzsite, Arizona, which is like hundreds of miles from any big body of water. And it was a bar, and it was sort of a joke bar. But apparently, you could buy a membership there to the Quartzsite Yacht Club, and reciprocity was a thing. And so, other yacht clubs would would take your membership to the Quartzsite Yacht Club, not knowing, of course, that Quartzsite is in the middle of the desert. So it was kind of funny. I really wanted to get a membership there because I thought it'd be hilarious. Oh, and actually, I'm gonna want to dig up this ground too, but that's all right. We'll get to it. If history started saying everything, Microsoft would be okay, just like Pompeii and Troy. Yeah, just like Pompeii and Troy. Yeah, no, Microsoft is, I mean, it's kind of predatory, you know, the way that they do it, because you know, somebody who is not computer savvy will see, oh, I'm running out of space, but I can pay for more space, and of course they'll do it. And you don't have a say over whether or not, I mean, you do have a say, but it's one of those things that's an automatic feature in quotes. So yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna take this out so we can put the floor in as well. Oh, you know what though? I just realized. The floor actually needs to come up at an angle. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna fix the hillside here. Also, I don't know if you know the rule of 7 when it comes to terraforming. I learned this a while back. It's great. Basically, any long, flat, straight section of terrain shouldn't be more than 7 blocks. And if you do that, it always looks natural. If you keep under the 7 blocks, it looks natural. So that was a cool thing I learned a while back, and I've followed that rule. Oops. I've followed that rule ever since, and yeah, terraforming looks supernatural. Not supernatural, but like natural. Yeah, anyways, you know what I meant. Okay, so we need to build up the ground, but first let's go ahead. So this is going to be the entrance. Yeah, let's make this the entrance, because this is going to be the ground. So the last little bit, so we'll go from here. So from here, I'm going to mark this with cobblestone. From here, we're going to start the upward slant, which isn't going to give us much, but we might have to terraform a little bit. I don't want to go too low. Hold on, let's just dig this out and see how far back we go. Oh, the weird animations and sounds are the things that people... Yeah, I've seen that where YouTubers add stuff like that. Looks like we can actually go pretty far in here without hitting anything funky. Let's go straight up here. Oop. It's so dark. Oop. There we go. Yeah. I mean, we can go a little bit farther back. Let's go a little bit farther back. And then that, actually, let's go a little bit farther back and a little bit farther down. So we'll do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And dig straight up. Whoops. Dig straight up. Probably should have grabbed, I probably should have grabbed torches. I have no idea if I'm digging straight up or not. Okay, well, anyways. Oh. I'm a dingus. Why don't I just do this? Where am I at? I'm at, 67. Okay. I'm at 67. So let's find 67 going up. Yeah, the Arizona, the Quartzsite Arizona Yacht Club was pretty funny. I thought it was good. Okay. 67. We're at 81. Oh no. 67 was the wrong one. Okay, so... Oh, dang it. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. We're at 374. That's what we need to shoot for. 374. So let's go ahead and also I bought this keyboard because it was supposed to be a quiet keyboard and it is loud as hell. Okay. 374. 369, 368, okay, 371, 72, 73, 74. Whoops. 374 is right there. I mean, it's not the peak of the hill, but that's fine. I like that. Let's go with that. Let's go with that, and that'll give us some extra room to come up at an angle too while we're at it. So let's dig out. So let's start. What if we started up here instead? Even though I just dug all of this out. No, don't like that. It's almost right, though. Okay. Let's say that this is the peak here. We're at the peak. Okay, so the peak is the block right here. And then so I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. Okay. And then we come down again, and we're going to dig this out again. Now, these, oh my god, I'm already having brain farts today. The rock cut chamber tombs that I went and saw, they were sort of rectangular with a dome. So, I want to keep that idea. So do something like that. And then we come down again. I don't know if this is going to translate well or not, but we can make it work. And the crazy thing is, these are like almost like proto Tholos tombs. That's the way I like to think of it. Whoops. We need to put. Wait. Nope, that's right. Okay. Yeah, so they're like proto Tholos tombs. Which, if you don't know what a Tholos tomb is, I built one of those at Pylos for my 10,000 subscriber special, I think. Uh-oh. Haha. I remembered I have this. And you know what? I didn't grab I didn't grab any torches while I was back there either. Oh well. This is gonna be just dark for everyone. There we go. That's looking okay. Let's go down one more. So we'll go this. Get rid of that. Thank you. And we might just call it good for the size here. Let's see what it looks like. And again, I'm going off of memory here. Not any kind of measurements, because I want this to be much like the Tholos tomb. I want this to be sort of a like a universal. Okay, so something that's not exactly. Oops, that was dumb. I should have seen that coming. All right, maybe we should go grab some torches. Let's dig down one more level, and then we'll start digging up or out and then up. And this will give us our basic shape, and then from there we will start doing some decoration. And you're gonna kind of come along with me on this little ride that I do, where I figure out how to do this. So the walkway goes off this way. Ooh, yeah, this is about right. Dang, that's like almost perfect. I think I need to make this wall. I need to bring this wall in, and I need to bring this wall in. So something like that. Let me grab that cobblestone. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, yeah, see, that looks like what I was dealing with out there. Come on, man. Oh, it almost did it. Okay. Yeah, that actually looks really good. Maybe we might want to go down one more. I realize that this is 9 feet, and the Vudeni rock cut chamber tombs were, I mean, some of them were really short, some of them were really tall. You know what? Screw it. No, we'll leave it at this size. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna start coming up. So the standard Minecraft. Oh, look at that! And here we are. Yeah, see, that's too much of an angle. So let's go ahead and dig this whole thing out. There we go. Dig the whole thing out. Okay, yeah. Looking good, looking good. Okay. So... okay, I don't know how I feel about this. Let's dig out. Let's dig the whole thing out, like we did with the others. Because we're gonna line this. Okay. So one of the things about the passageways that I was noticing when I was at Vudeni was that a lot of times they're open until the last little bit, which is pretty neat because the Tholos tombs are like that as well. Though the Tholos they they actually reburied them, which is kind of a crazy thing. Hey, don't you fall down here. Go on. Go on, get. Alright. Freaking me out here. So let's see here. Oh, whoops. Yeah, there we go. So I want basically this. That's the last one. Okay. Did I... Yeah, I went a little too far. That's okay. That's all right. There we go. So that's the last little bit. So let's dig this whole thing out. So yeah. Hope everyone's doing all right so far. Hope everyone had a good and productive Halloween. I was at home working on my thesis, and it was... I tell you, I was up until 2 a.m. working on my thesis. I was not expecting to do that. Was fully expecting to be done, or not, not be done, but like sort of just not work as long. Oh yeah. So we're just gonna have to fill this all back in, which is fine. So yeah, so I was up really late working on the thesis, trying to knock out the final little bit of building H, and it did not go well. Oh, hey, while I'm here, why don't I just grab some of this coal? That way I can have torches, and I don't have to, make it all crazy and dark for everyone. Yeah, so I was up like super late, just trying to knock this out. But sometimes you get hyper focused on stuff like that. And Blender is one of those things that, or at least this project is one of those things that that I have noticed that is real easy to sort of just get lost on time. Just just by, just working. You sort of just lose. You lose this your sort of awareness of how long you've been working on something. And so, yeah, that kind of sucked, but it was fine. It was fine. It ends up, I didn't really get it fully done, but it's looking much better now. And I'm still trying to figure out weird little quirks of Blender, because it's doing all this weird stuff, and I don't like the fact that it's doing some of this weird stuff. So yeah, it's not fun. I mean, it's fun. It's definitely fun, but it's not something I would recommend for someone who's sort of just starting to get into it, to screw around with. Okay, let's go sleep real quick. Wait, I have my bed in my inventory. We really shouldn't sleep in that rock cut chamber tomb. I would assume that's a no-no. Come on, man. I'll grab that dirt. I'm also hoarding every little bit of material I can, because now that the House of Tiles is done, the big build of the season is coming up. And boy, is it big. I think it's going to surprise a lot of you, especially those of you who know the settlement I'm going to be building. Because yeah, oh, you know what? While we're here, why don't we do this? Let's now, I do want to point out they did not have nope, come on, get out of the way. Thank you. They did not have decorated floors, at least from what I can tell, while I was there. I didn't see anything that talked about decorated floors, but decorated floors is kind of on brand. So I'm just gonna do it. They did have cool little, little niches in the walls, which was kind of neat. So we'll probably do that as well. Sort of like little votive niches. There we go. Look at that. That looks cool as hell. Oh yeah, look at that. You know, they need to make a chiseled stair variant, because now that I'm looking at this, I think I want stairs here. I'm surprised at how deep the dome itself is. Were these prototholoi outright carved into a hill rather than artificial mounts? Yes, they were. It's crazy. So if you ever get a chance to go to Greece and find yourself near basically, so there's two spots that you can cross over to the Peloponnese. There's the Strait of Corinth. You can cross there. And then there's on the other side, to the west, is, I don't know if there's a name for that. I'm sure there is a name for that, and I'm just spacing it. Anyways, the west way of crossing over to the Peloponnese. Near that area there is the town, is the city, basically. And then just outside the city is Vudeni, and it's a really soft rock that they carved into, and it's really neat because, yeah, they just carved directly into the hill. Like, they just, like, straight into it, just like this, just like how I'm doing. Though the sides, they didn't carve as big of a walkway, but they carved straight down in. and down at an angle. You can see the picture there in the top left. Let me know if you guys can't see that, but in the top left of your screen, that is actually the cross section of a not a Tholos. Oh my God, of a rock cut chamber tomb at Vudeni, and the sort of wedge looking thing there to the left is at the very top there. That's the ground level, and so and that's actually fairly flat area, but yeah, it's really neat. They just totally carved directly into the hill. All right, so I want stairs, but I don't know which stairs I want. Which ones would look good with this? I feel like I'm gonna. I feel like I'm gonna ruin it by doing this. Oh, I guess it's not too bad. I guess if I do polished andesite, it would look pretty decent. What do you guys think? You think I should do stairs? Because it'll make it a nice sort of, and you don't have to jump. But if I don't do stairs and I do the chisel, ooh, oh, that was weird. If I do the chiseled blocks, it looks cool. I mean, look at that. That just looks cool. Though that is not historically accurate, so you know there is that. Or here, let's see what polished andesite looks like. Okay, so if I did polished andesite, ooh, that's actually looking good too. I mean, I think it's, at this point, I think it's kind of a win-win either way. They both look good. I just wish there was a chiseled stair variant. Well, we'll figure that out here in a second. For now, let's go ahead and carve out the walls. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Those of you who have shown up. We are just building a rock-cut chamber tomb. This is something that has popped up in, I want to say we first start seeing them in the Middle Bronze Age. Definitely the Late Bronze Age. You definitely start seeing them in the Late Bronze Age. It's been a while since I've looked up anything on the rock-cut chamber tombs, but late bronze, yeah, absolutely. The late Helladic, you see rock-cut chamber tombs. That's, you know, something you see a lot. And actually, that's one thing I will give that horrendous movie, The Return, is that they actually had rock-cut chamber tombs, though they were a little different than these. Otherwise, the movie was shit. It's just a garbage movie, which sucked because they had so much potential for it to be a good movie. Costuming wasn't great. The acting was fine. The acting was perfectly fine. And then the themes and how they portrayed Odysseus and everyone else was just kind of, it was pretty lame. Pretty lame. But what can you do? What can you do? People just don't. They just don't understand the Bronze Age when it comes to, well, Hollywood doesn't understand the Bronze Age. I mean, look at Christopher Nolan's Odyssey movie that he's doing. They think, oh, ancient Greece, and they just make everything look classical era. What can you do? Other than angrily shake your fist at the clouds. So, sounds like a pretty big project for the era. The amount of time they'd have spent carving all that stone and earth, yeah, it probably was. And the fact that they put forth all of that effort says something about the civilization too, right? Because you gotta be able to afford the manpower to do that. So more than likely, these are most likely elite burials. These are probably very powerful people buried in this, because, you know, Joe Blow's not going to have you know, his drunken neighbor help him dig this out on a weekend. This is definitely something that is you know, these Greeks' way of saying, look how powerful I am. And you know what's funny is that the niches in one of the tombs was about like that. Now this is significantly deeper than it should be. Like way deeper than it should be. I'm actually contemplating whether or not I want to go up now because of how deep this is. I don't want to give the wrong impression for how deep these things are, but I feel like I'm kind of stuck with going that deep because of the mechanics of Minecraft, because I can only have so much of a slope before, like, because we're going a meter at a time, right? Because these blocks are a 1 meter square. No matter what anyone else tells you, no matter who on the internet says, oh well, they're really 3/4 of a meter, you know, no, they're built as a meter cube. So, yeah, I mean, the one that I went to that was huge felt like this. Like, the feel, I think, is what I should really go for. It felt like it was this tall. And I think that's what we should shoot for in this respect, is the actual feel of how these things were when you walk down in them, rather than the accuracy of it. So that's what I'm gonna, that's what I'm saying. And I think in that case, we're gonna go up. We're definitely gonna go up. So let's go ahead and carve this worthless copper. Yes, I know that they have copper now with like copper tools and stuff like that, which I think is great. You now have copper is now usable, basically, even though it's a little on the weak side. That's okay. Whoops. I just wanted to come in one. Let's try that. There we go. And that, and that. And that. Yeah, that's much better. Much better. Let's... Yeah, well, we'll figure that out, because we're gonna also use stairs in here to help with the dome. So we're gonna have to figure that out. We might screw around with that a little bit more. We'll see. We'll see. What does Hollywood understand? Yeah, exactly. They tell you when you join the military that you will never be able to watch a military movie ever again without scoffing at it. And yeah, that is also the case too. Okay, so let's do... I'm actually digging the polished andesite, so we're gonna replace all the chiseled stuff with the polished andesite. This one doesn't need to because it's going to have stairs. Like that. Same with this one. So this one can be that. We're going to do polish and... Oh, wait. Why don't I just do this? Okay. And that can be that because we're going to put stairs there. And... yeah, I got 8. Yeah, so we'll do polish andesite there. Yeah, we'll just sort of break up all these. Maybe we'll use these as sort of decoration on the walls coming down. So let's put that there, that there, that there. Everywhere there's going to be stairs, we don't need to waste polished andesite. Oh. There, there, there. Bam. Okay. So how many stairs do I need? I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stairs. 5 polished andesite stairs. 6 polished andesite stairs. What? Well, 5, because I have those already. Why do I not have... Oh, because I'm out of andesite. Okay. I just need 5 polished andesite stairs. What is this? This looks like andesite. Is this andesite? I think that was. It is. Okay. Well, that's dumb. Why didn't I just come over here and grab it? There we go. There's a lot of it over here. There we are. Oh, polish andesite is in my offhand. Then why wasn't it being... Thank you. I forgot I'd put it there. So why wouldn't it let me... If it's in your offhand, can you not use it to craft? That is bizarre. That is really bizarre. Okay, I'm going to have some extras, but... That's weird, right? Is that just me, or is that weird that you can't use what's in your offhand to craft? All right, whatever. That seems weird to me. Oh, I'm liking the flow of this. I'm definitely liking the flow of this. And then do that. One more. There we go. And dirt. Okay. Oh, or... Oh, what the heck? There. So it's sort of like a little spot to go. Okay, I don't know. I just really want to use the chiseled stuff. Yeah, okay, so yeah, that is weird. Yeah, very strange. I don't know why they do that. Anyways, let's put everything away for just a second here. So we can sort of take inventory. I also want to... Yeah, let's just torch the hell out of this thing. Okay, and then that means I can actually go and plug that. Okay. So this looks good. I like the flow of this. How does it look? Oh yeah, it looks really good. And then once we have the walls up on either side, though, I mean, now I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to keep it this wide. because when you walk down these things, I mean, this is supposed to be 1 meter wide, and some of those walkways were not. I mean, they were 1 meter wide, or more than 1 meter wide at the bottom, but they were not 3 meters wide. But should we just go for the feel? Like I said, maybe we should just go for the feel. It does, it did taper at the top. So it can be 1 meter wide at the top and then open as it comes down. That seems like more work. Does it feel right? What about walls? Let's try walls, because that can make it skinnier without actually let's see, do they just have regular andesite walls. Let's see how that feels. So come down here, slap. Oh, see, that's not bad. We should do walls. We'll do walls. Okay, if we're going to do walls, though, we're going to need a lot more andesite. So let me go check my chests again. Back at Lerna here. Or mini Lerna, which, by the way, I have also been to. And if I don't have a lot of andesite, we'll come here and we'll just completely rob this hillside. And that looks like gravel up there. So let's check. Well, I guess I didn't need to drop down. Probably should have just stayed up there. Okay. Not these, because these have whatever. Okay, so I got slabs. Does me no good. Though I've got a lot of slabs. That's nice. Be nice if I could take those slabs and put them on end. Maybe I do stone wall. Well, you can't do stone walls, can you? I'm almost positive you can't do stone walls. No. You can do cobblestone walls, which I've got plenty of that. Looks like I have nothing in the way of andesite. Of course not. Cobblestone walls, diorite walls. I mean, we could do diorite walls, but I want to sort of keep my diorite reserves for the next build. Well, let's see what cobblestone walls look like. We'll see what diorite. No, we're not even gonna try diorite walls. All right, let's go sleep. All right, what do you think? You think Dylan's standing at the foot of this person's bed again? Oh. That's ominous. Yeah, stonecutter would be useful. And I could build one. Let's just... Here, let me grab... Let me grab... a whole... Whoops, no, not that. Let me grab a whole bunch of these. Because you never know, we might like the cobblestone. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna remove that. And we're gonna remove that as well. And you do it one more time, you're getting booted. I suspect that is a bot. I don't know why we're getting bots and stuff. You know, it's happened a couple times. Just ignore them. If I see it pop up again, I will I'll boot them. What they do is they just run into a stream or on a channel, and they leave a couple comments like that, and then disappear. So they're probably already gone. My channel, we do not talk politics or religion or anything like that at all, because I grew up being told that if you want to make friends, the 3 things you don't talk to them about are politics, religion, and sometimes sports too, because people can get weird about sports. Let's see, how does this look? Ugh. That looks terrible. Okay, so cobblestone is definitely a no-go. Definitely a no-go. So let's look at the different walls and see what ones might end up working. Oops. Yeah, see, I think andesite probably going to be the best looking one. Yeah, I mean, I've got cobble deep slate back at the base, but you know, it might clash with that. I think andesite's going to be our best way forward. So the problem is the amount of andesite we're going to need for this is, no, it's crazy. Yeah, so 1 block of andesite equals 1 wall. And this is many, many stacks. Oh, because I'm not in the... Well, I guess... I guess we just say screw it and just make this 1 meter wide. Which kind of sucks. Let's see how it looks like that. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, I don't like that. I really don't like that. That is not how it looked. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are just going to we're going to have stone as our wall. And we are going to put in the polished andesite here with the polished andesite stairs. And we're just going to do it. We're going to send it and see what it looks like. I'm a little skeptical that it's going to look good, but I think it's going to feel right. So, yeah, there we go. See? Bot. Never said a thing afterwards. They popped up in my channel too earlier on another video, and I didn't appreciate it. That's not to say that everyone should be mean to them either. Because remember, bots are going to take over the world. So maybe don't be mean to them. Okay. I think we can incorporate some stone stairs while we're at it too. What? I don't have any stone. Well, let's just we can do some andesite stairs. We're going to start texturing this. I'll be mean to a clanker. It kind of sucks that clanker became the derogatory term for AI. I really liked toaster. Because toasters were at least, you know, useful. But you wouldn't want them to, like, do your homework for you or something. You know? I think I have some stone. Oh, wait. I can also just... Nope, I can't because I already used up all that coal. So let's go grab some stone. Yeah, toaster. I really... We should start a trend to redo the derogatory term for AI to toaster. I mean, we really should. That should be the gold standard. Do I have? Yes, I do. Stone. Wow, look at all the stone I got. Do I have any stone stairs? All this stone, but no stone stairs. Okay, that's fine. Let's make... let's do 12 of those. I think that should be good. Let's do... you know what? Let's see how that works out for us. Oh yeah, Red Dwarf. I actually tried watching Red Dwarf once, got about halfway through the first episode and said, nah. Which is a shame, because I do like sci-fi. There's just certain sci-fi I don't like. And I just couldn't get into Red Dwarf, unfortunately. Which is fine. It's not for everyone. Okay. Stone stairs. Polished andesite stairs. Let's do... Well, here, let's see how this... Oop. Wrong one. Let's go ahead and take this one out. Put stone stairs there. Yeah, let's grab some andesite, some raw andesite. So we can do some raw andesite stairs. Where'd the hill go? It's over here. Wait, is that stone? That's stone. This is andesite. Oh, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exactly 7. See how it's like just on the verge of looking almost not right? Yeah, you do one more and it definitely doesn't look right. The rule of 7. I don't remember where I saw that. But I've followed it ever since, and so far it's been pretty good for me. Alright. Let's go sleep, and then see how this goes. Okay. Now, we've got a bunch of raw andesite. Do we want to... Well, we got stone as well. So let's... Let's slap some stone down and see how that... Because I think, yeah, see, this is all polished andesite here. Okay. Ooh, I gotta be real careful with this because I can't just pick up stone. It'll turn into cobblestone. Okay, so where's my raw andesite? Let's slap some raw andesite down here too. We'll go here. Actually, I can be a little less careful with the andesite because the andesite, you know, just... There we go. Yeah. Let's carve up this one. And we'll put raw andesite there. Stone. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Okay, back to the stairs. Whoops. Nope, I want you. Okay, so we've got some stairs. We definitely want polished andesite there. Polished andesite there, there. And that's the end of that. Okay. Let's just do 4 more. Let's see how that looks. Oh. Did I do that on accident? I did. Okay. Well, I think I went a little overboard with the texturing. I think I just should have just stayed to 2 types. Because I think that looks like garbage. But it's not too bad. So let's go ahead and we're going to also do all of this in regular old stone. So that. There we go. So we're going to do all of this in standard stone, which I have some of. Is that just 1 layer? That looks like just 1 layer. Okay. And since I'm over here, I can actually hit this. Oh, look at that. Oh, I want to grab that coal too. Yep, there we go. So that way we have just 1 layer of dirt. Grab all this dirt. Oop. Because I don't... like I said, we're going to need to do some terraforming for the big build this season. And I definitely want to keep as much of this dirt as possible. Let's go ahead and grab this coal as well. Because, you know, it's always good to have coal. Let's see how much stone I have. I don't think I have hardly any stone, but I do have a bank of... I do have a bank of furnaces back at the base. So let's see. Oh, actually I have a whole crap ton of stone. Oops. Well, in that case, I think we might just be able to do this. Oh wow. Okay, so I've been missing a lot of this chat here. So what do we got? We have What a Time to Be Alive. We have robots and a new form of racism. Yeah. And as a anthropologist, it's going to be very interesting here in the next, I don't know, 20 years when people start, you know, popping out papers talking about AI and racism, stuff like that towards AI. So, yeah. All right, what else we got? There was a viral video about terraforming a few months ago. Actually, this was like a year and a half ago that I saw the video that talked about that rule of 7. And yeah, I don't remember who it was, but I remember thinking like, oh, I'll try that and see how it looks, and I did, because that was when I was terraforming, I think, Pylos for season 1. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. No, I don't know if we're gonna have enough. We might have to run back to the base. And what else we got? It's not the bots, it's their implementers. Yeah, I've got a lot of weird conspiracy theory thoughts about AI and how, you know, since we are now past the point of no return, it's interesting how AI suddenly pops up in places, and, you know, I'm curious why nobody is saying like, oh, it's because we're past the point of no return. And yeah, anyways, yeah, I get weirdly like conspiracy theory type, you know, way of thinking with AI. If they popped up on their own, actually were more beneficial in chat, we might prefer them over real people. That's true. And, you know, if they were implemented correctly, in a way that didn't just benefit the top percent, I think we would be a lot more receptive to them, especially if it was something like, oh, monitor what I eat so that you can build me a shopping list. You know, I think that would be probably something that would be a little bit more welcome than you know, stealing your job as an artist or something. Okay, let's dig this down. What else we got? Congratulations to 50K. What are we making today? We are making a rock cut chamber tomb. That's what we're making. From Vudeni, which is actually a place that I have visited. I thought it was super cool, and so that's what we're building. We're building a rock cut chamber tomb from Vudeni, but also not exactly from Vudeni, because this is more of a just a sort of like a typical rock cut chamber tomb, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's just a standard rock cut chamber tomb is what we're building. There we are. And actually, let's have a little bit of an overhang. We'll also change out this podzol here as well. So how does this look? I mean, it looks okay. we're going to need to texture these walls. We're going to need to put little niches in them. But yeah. Robot Saving Souls reminds me of a story in RD. I don't know what RD is. About a pair of smart shoes that stole a car and were destroyed when they crashed. The priest told Peterson they probably went to hell. Okay. I like the texture difference. It'll probably look better the more you add to it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It'll probably grow on me. We'll see. Pontius Pilate in Season 1? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't think LLMs are particularly likely on their own to make many jobs. They've actually made jobs programmed for people to clean up, vibe coding. Okay. I've used AI pretty extensively in my Mitru reconstruction because I am not a coder by any means, and it has been one heck of a lifesaver because I've been able to get a whole bunch of stuff done that normally I wouldn't be able to do. I also don't like this. That I wouldn't normally be able to do. I was able to get a whole bunch of stuff taken care of. So there's that. I think I don't like the way that this looks because the walls look too plain. So I think what we should do is we should add some little niches in here using stairs because we can do that. And then I think what we should do is we should... I wonder how this looks. We're not going to use dirt, but let's see how this looks if I start to curve in this it's here. No, I don't like that either. I don't know, folks. I think I'm just not going to like it. Let's texture it and see if I like it any better. Yeah, the artistic community is definitely suffering because of AI, especially as AI gets better. That's definitely something that they should not have used AI for. Which of course is just my opinion, but yeah, let's go ahead and let's put these guys up here. Let's get the stone. Well, I already have stone. We're going to use the stairs. I don't need stone anymore. Oh, wait. Can I do polished stone? I thought I could do polished stone. Polished andesite. Smooth stone is what it's called. Oh, I think I got to use that with a furnace, don't I? Interesting. Smooth stone slab is made from smooth stone. So how the heck do you do smooth stone? Oh, RD was red dwarf. Okay, yeah. Tomb's looking good so far. Yeah, yes, AI. I don't know. Yeah, we'll move on from AI. Yeah, let's see how polished andesite looks. I got to be careful because as I chip away, these are all turning into cobblestone. So let's see here. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. So let's just randomly punch holes in our wall. Actually, I'll do the think it was the Impala way of texturing, which is you move like a knight in chess. Ooh. Okay. Okay, let's slap some of this in here. See what it looks like. And I'm already out. Let's see if I can... How much more can I make? How much more can I make? 8. Okay, well, that'll just have to do. Haha. And then for this, we'll do... What should we do for our third type of texturing? Let me grab all this stuff here while it's glitching out. There we go. All right, whatever. What do we got? What do we got? We got we got one more polish andesite we can use. There we are. What else? What else? What else? Smooth stone. Okay, let's go throw some stone in a furnace. And oh, and I also want to add... I did want to add some niches. So let's do that. We're going to do that right here. Like that. There we go. And there was a couple on the sides here as well. So we're going to do that. Yeah, a little spot there. Little spot here. There we go. Yeah. Do one more right here. Whoops. One more right here. Let's go grab stone stairs. And then we'll make a couple big ones that we can put candles in, even though that's not exactly... No, we're not going to do candles, because that definitely is not historically accurate. We're going to do a big niche there. Okay. Let's go over to the furnace array back at the base. Cook up some smooth stone. And while we're cooking up smooth stone, I will take this opportunity to sort of talk with you guys over in the chat. While I'm thinking about it, we are also going to grab this coal. Hey, do I have anything in here? No, I don't. Okay. I just realized that I had my jungle boat with the chest sitting there, and I'd never really... Oh, hello, Anthony. Never really checked it to make sure that I'd gotten everything out of it. Okay. I've also been using a lot of things for fuel. A lot of weird things for fuel. Specifically, the wool. Because I've got so much of it. I mean, there's no point in keeping some of this. I mean, I might use it in the next build, but it just seems like kind of a waste. All right, the sun's going down. All right, so what do we got? You can add smooth stone and polished andesite. Yep, okay. Way the walls match the floor. Yeah, that way the walls match the floor. That would work out. We'll see how it looks. So yep, so put them in the furnace. Yep, smooth stone in the furnace. Okay, we're good to go. So we just gotta wait for that to finish cooking up. Oh, you know what? Let's take care of this while we're at it. Now, someone had said that you can dig a hole, put one of these guys in it, and they will quit spawning. Let's see how true that is. Oh, that's gravel. Oh, there goes my shovel. Okay. All right. Be good. Okay. Is that the only one? I'm sure there's another one around here. Thought I saw one outside. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Never thought to use wool as furnace fuel. Yeah, I had never either till I ended up with so much of it. Because I wanted to do that blue stripe along the building at Pylos, I just started farming blue wool and not really caring how much I grabbed because I was going to need a whole bunch of it. And then, yeah, I ended up with way more than I needed. I mean, I'll probably use it for other stuff. Like, I'm probably going to need a whole bunch of beds because the build that I'm going to be doing is going to have an absolute ton of buildings, villages. I'm actually going to take a good amount of people from Lerna here with me when I go to the new build. And the new build's going to be off that way somewhere. Nope. Here we go. Finishing up. Oh. So that one still had one left. That's okay. There we go. Or is it this one? That's fine. We can have the one stone left. Okay, let's go and continue this texturing. You can also use a command to get them to stop spawning. Yeah, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to make it as vanilla as possible, survival as possible. Yeah, I'm using a texture pack, but texture pack isn't a mod. And yes, I do go into creative to give myself name tags for my members, but I think that's justifiable. I don't know how I don't know how I feel about that. It's really light colored. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. How much andesite do we have? What about gravel? What about gravel? I know I have an absolute crap ton of gravel. Hold on. Hold on. We might have just found something. It's just the polished stone. It's just too bright. Way too bright. And andesite, I just don't have a lot of it. So let's see if gravel will work. Because I also used, I used gravel here to texture the brick. And I'm not one to use stone, the material as its real life counterpart. I just use it as a palette, basically. Okay, let's see how that looks. Yeah. All right. Once we get this textured, I think I think it'll go by much faster. Because we'll be almost there. And I still have errands to run today too, so you know, I don't want to be doing this all day. All right, let's try this. Ooh, see, yeah, okay, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. And the best part is I can use gravel as scaffolding to texture other spots. There we go. Dude, these horses, man, they're gonna fall, and then I'm gonna, yeah. A little bit more. So one right there, one right there. Put one right there. We'll do one right there too. All right, let's see what this looks like. You know, I'm thinking this is a winner. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. It's just subtle, I think is really, the subtlety is what I like about it. And yeah. Yeah, I like that. Let's, I just don't like how the polish andesite has that, what looks like a lip to it. I definitely don't like that. And I really wish they wouldn't do that with some blocks. I mean, some blocks it looks all right. There we are. How's that look? Oh, yeah, see? Breaks it up a little bit more, but still pretty subtle. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. Let's redo this doorway. We want to do... What do we want to do for the doorway? Well, first off, we're going to do stairs. That's for certain. So, because we want it to be arched. Like that. And we're going to... Oh. Oh, well, why don't I just do this? And then do this. There we go. And then we just need something here. Which I probably should have thought about, because now that doesn't work, does it? Well, crap. Yeah, see, the stairs don't work because I need the entranceway to be basically like this. Like that. With like that at the top. Actually, that's not so bad. I might just do that. I just don't want it to be cobblestone. What else we got? Cobblestone. Okay, yeah, that's nice. I mean, I wanted to use the chiseled stone, so let's see. Horse, I swear to God. See that? Oh my, these horses, they're gonna be the death of me. Okay, what if we did, hear me out here. What if we did chiseled, because I really want to use those. It's not accurate at all. Okay. Or I got all this smooth stone with nothing. I like smooth stone. Sorry, chiseled stone. It's not you, it's me. Okay. Okay, so now that the entranceway is mostly done. Yeah, I like it. Let's talk about the inside here. Now the inside, let's go ahead and seal it up. Where's my, there we go. Single piece of stone. There we are. Yeah, the stair would. Ah, we'll tackle it here in a second. For right now, let's go ahead and knock this out. Alright, so I think what I want to do is... So the inside was carved out. And I want it to be sort of fancy. So I think what we need to do... what do we want to do here? Because it has this bit of a dome thing going. There we go. That's a little bit more dome-like, yeah? Sure. Maybe like something there, and there. Is that more dome-like? Yeah, it's a little bit more dome-like. Okay. How many times can I say dome-like and actually have it feel like it's an actual word? Okay. How do we want to do the inside? So the inside of these places were usually just cut stone. It's cut into the bedrock of the hill, right? Oh, I need to sleep before something spawns and blows up all my hard work. That horse freaked me out too. I couldn't figure out what that shape was as it was walking away. Does that not look like a person or something from behind? That the horse from behind looks like a yeah. Anyways, creeped me the hell out. Okay. So I think, well, let's see what is a wall of. Yeah, I don't like that. It's too connected. Maybe we just leave it as stone. I mean, that's what it was. It was just carved out of stone. We just leave it as stone with some texturing. I mean, that would be accurate. Let's see how much stone we need. We got 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. So 22 stone. And that's not counting the one, or that's, okay, so 24 and then 27. So 27 stone. That's not counting what we're going to use to texture. So we just need 24 stone. And I think maybe we do something cool, like, I don't know, put like a band around it somewhere. Texture it that way too. Maybe I shouldn't have cooked up all this smooth stone. Let's go ahead and head on back to the base again. You would think I would use the chest for you know, what it's actually good for. And I would have just grabbed a whole bunch of stuff, but apparently not. Apparently I'm okay with just running back and forth and wasting time. So, yeah, the chat does have a bit of a delay on it. It also doesn't help that that I have a bit of a delay too. That, you know, it takes me a while to see, you know, to see when people put stuff in chat. So, yeah. All right, so there we go. So we'll wait for that to cook up. While we're waiting, I'm gonna grab a drink. This should also be your sort of hint to grab a drink as well. And actually, I'm looking at the scan of the rock cut chamber tomb right now, and we might want to dome it just a little bit more, or at least make it a little more beehive shaped. We'll see. I was going to make a joke about drinking a beer at 2 o'clock, but I mean, you guys know I'm not drinking a beer. Or do you? No. Alright. So, I think... Oh, I wanted to do stairs as well, because I wanted to make that dome a little bit more dome-like. So, I guess let's do 2 more furnaces. With that, grab this stack of wool that I'm using for fuel. I mean, jungle trees would also be good. No, not jungle trees. Spruce trees, because of how much they drop. When you do like a big spruce tree. Jungle trees would suck because they don't drop hardly enough. You're dehydrating with vodka. Ugh. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock. It's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon here. I couldn't justify doing that. There's just no way. Let's see here. What stairs do I have already? Wait, what's that doing here? That should not be here. Iron ingots should be a different texture. Wonder if I'm using the wrong texture pack, because my bronze stuff is here. That should be a copper? No, that should be something else. Or maybe not. Maybe it's always been that way. I don't know. See, there's copper. And then I think I've got somewhere around here I ended up with a diamond or something, and that is currently set to be a bronze ingot. That's a brick. That's definitely not diamond. Oh yeah, we're also gonna need to see. There's more iron, huh? I wonder why. I wonder if it's just my texture pack. Anyways, we're also gonna want to decorate. So I might have to go hunting for clay. Which, if I have to go hunting for clay, I'm not going to be a happy person, because there it is. See, bronze ingot. The diamond's now a bronze ingot. Because I hate going and searching for clay. I really wish I had a dripstone cave nearby. I looked in there off camera. It's not dripstone. But, yeah. You're matching someone in the UK? Oh. Here we go. Here we are. Okay, so how much stone do I have? I've got a stack of stone. Yeah, you could use your clay farm. Yeah, I just don't have any dripstone. That's actually what started that whole idea of doing that tutorial, which apparently I mean, it did really well. So I'm probably going to do some more tutorials in the future like that, where it's just a simple non-automatic farm with a cool facade. But yeah, I really wish you could set mud out to dry, like how copper weathers, because that's like what happens in the real world. So they should totally do that in Minecraft, where you set your mud out and it dries. But I'm not Mojang, so who am I, right? Other than an archaeologist that wants to have some weird background scene in the next Minecraft movie where I am excavating a trail ruins, because I think it'd be cool as hell to do that. Okay. Let's go ahead and put... Well, hold on. Do we want to have this be a little more beehive shaped? It would be like this. Actually, it would be like this. No, that's too big. Too big. Too big. Okay, so let's put... I do want to put some sort of decorative piece, and I think I want to put it right up here along this edge. So let's see what this looks like, because again, I'm really wanting to use these chiseled stone here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. I think I finally found a use for the chiseled stone in this build. That's what we're gonna do. Oops. Wait. What? Oh, I just totally... Yeah, I like that. That's what we're gonna do. That's definitely what we're gonna do. This looks good, and it's gonna give our doorway the chiseled stone look too. Not historically accurate by any means, but I mean, the Tholos tombs had decorations, so why wouldn't the rock cut chamber tombs have decorations? I'm sure they did. Actually, I know they did. They had to have. There ain't no way. So let's and actually I want to, you know, not make a mob trap. So we're gonna do that. Oh, see, that's... Look at how good that looks. That is genuine excitement from me. That looks great. That looks amazing. Okay. Okay. I'm going to use... Oh. Well, first, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to use cobblestone stairs for a little bit so that I can get the angle and everything. Also, I need to be really careful because if a creeper comes and blows me up on the bed, it's going to reset me all the way back to the Apsidal house. And it'll be like 15 minutes worth of travel to get back here. Okay. I just ran away from that chest that has all of my stuff in it. There we go. So let's grab one of these. Let's make a whole bunch of these. And I want to see if we can... See, that looks good. That looks really good. I know one of you guys had mentioned doing that, and I saw it and I was like, maybe we'll see. But nope, you were correct. That does look good. I don't know. Shit. I need to be careful with that. There we go. Oh, and right there. This is super dark, so let's light everything up. Okay. I mean, I like that. Let's see how this looks. And then I could do, yeah, let's see how it looks if I do this. Whoop, whoop. There we go. There we go. There we go. There's that, and of course. All right, scaffolding. Okay, so if I do that, yeah, see, that's looking like a dome. Okay. I think, yeah, I think that's the way to go. And I think I can replace these. If I do this, is it going to do what I think it's going to do? It does. Okay, it does. It does. It does. It does. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm getting excited now. This is great. All right. So we need to make stone stairs. As many stone stairs as we can. $25. Okay. That's fine. We'll see how this looks. Actually, so we texture it. So if we texture it and we grab, so we have andesite stairs. Get out of here. Smooth stone. Let's get rid of all of this, because I don't want to accidentally. Maybe. Okay. Let's go grab some andesite. Some more andesite. We're going to make some andesite stairs as well. And then come back and see how that looks. Now I'm just not caring if this doesn't look good, because I can always terraform it later. Which will probably never happen. But if I say it like I mean it, maybe it will happen. It won't. Okay. Oh, that just looks weird. Okay. How many is that? That's 24. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, some people leaving. All right, cool. You're probably already gone from stream, so I'd say bye, but You, you're probably already gone. Does look like a dome. Yeah, see? Okay, good. I'm glad it, yeah, that it does work. What my iron farm would look like? Actually, I do already have an iron farm on my Skyblock series, and I thought about doing exactly that. I thought about doing my iron farm from the Skyblock series because it worked out so well, and it actually was like on brand and was themed. So yeah. Okay, let's see here. We're just going to replace all of them right now with stone. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna look great, because then I could do one here and maybe here. I don't know, we'll see. So I want to do one there, and there we go. Okay, okay. See, if I do these, they're gonna link up. They should link up, maybe. And if I do an upside down one here, that might work. Let's see what it looks like. That. That. Okay, okay, okay. I would need to do this one. Is upside, another upside down. That's not gonna work. You know what will work though is a slab. Let's grab a slab of something. It doesn't matter. Slap it there and see what it looks like. Again, doesn't matter. We're just going to do a cobblestone slab because, you know, who cares? Oh, see you, Richard. I don't know if you're still on here or not. Okay. Thank you for the congratulations. Yep, thank you. No, that looks like garbage. So I think we'll just leave it as a regular old stone. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, so the rest of these, I don't know if I like that. I think I prefer that. Oh, or what if I did this? What if I did it like that? Oh, that's better. That's much better. It's all about the angles. There we go. That. And like that. See? This is turning out great. Yeah, this is turning out really good. Okay. I am happy with how this is this is definitely looking like a dome. I mean, this is totally looking like a dome. Yep, and then I just go up one more. So let's do this. Let's do this in andesite. I need my scaffolding. Okay, let's do this one in andesite. We go here. This is yes. Okay. Bam. Whoops. Whoops. And... oh, see? Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. So, I mean, if I had the debug stick, I could make this block be what I want it to be, but I don't. So I'm not going to use the debug stick. And I mean, I think that's pretty good. Let me, I mean, do I want to do one here? Let's see. Okay, okay. Dang. You get into like the flow of things and then you forget how to place these. Okay, yeah, no, that looks good. That looks good. Or I could do it like that. Okay. Let's try both ways. So I'll do that. And then I'll come in here, do this and that. No, I'm not feeling that. Oh no. And I'm all out of stone. I don't even have andesite. Okay. Let's run out. Oh, gotta sleep. Oh man, this is like really tempting fate every time I do this. And I don't have my speakers on either, so I can't hear because I get weird feedback through the microphone when I do that. So even if a creeper does sneak up on me, I won't hear it hiss, and then and then next thing you know, I'll be waking up at the Apsidal house. Okay. I just need either one thing of stone or andesite. I suppose clay would have worked too, because that's a slightly lighter gray. That's gravel. That's andesite. Okay. All right. Home stretch. Home stretch. Get this taken care of, knock out the sign, and then we'll be good. I don't have any I'm not going to do any decorations on the inside of this for now, because I'm going to have to go hunting clay. And if I got to go hunting clay, I'm just going to sit here and have bad language. So I need to replace that with something. Because cobblestone does... well, actually, cobblestone doesn't look too bad. Surprisingly. Let's get these torches a little more symmetrical. So we'll put one there and one there. Or actually one there, one there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, so we are going to put this right here, showing the center. And you know what? Because I feel like it, we're also going to do it around the edge. Again, not historically accurate, which is what we're going for on this channel and in this series. but this is also not based on anything, any particular tomb. So there we go. Looking good. Looking real good. Yeah, I like it. Okay, let's go grab a sign. Let's go grab a sign, and then this will be it. This will be the special. This will be added to the Bronze Age Minecraft playlist, so anyone can come and watch this afterwards, and see all the fun, monotonous times we're having. How's everyone doing? Everyone doing all right? Okay, good. I didn't sleep a couple times, and I do worry that you guys are going to be all killed by, you know, zombies or something. Okay. Nope. Organics. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Spruce. Spruce works for me. And let's see, what color is this? Why don't we go with... No, I don't want yellow. Do I have white dye? I do have white dye. Okay, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and put a sign up. We'll call it good. What do we got? My iron farm went through so many iterations. It's still not great, but it does work. Finally, we got updates and everything. Okay. Play on Bedrock? Yeah, so the first iteration of Minecraft I ever played was on Bedrock. And I tried to build a iron farm. Well, I did build an iron farm, actually. And funny enough, it too had a facade of a temple to Hephaestus. So I did it. You got to do like something absurd, like 20 villagers or something like that with 20 job blocks, and yeah, all kinds of crazy stuff. All right, so let's do this. We're gonna put 50K subscribers. July 30th, almost my birthday, 2025. And there we go. Oh, wait. Okay, it's not really white, it's gray, but that's okay. That's okay. So yeah, here we go. I'm going to go grab some clay at some point and put, you know, maybe a pithos here, a couple pithos there, some clay pots around, stuff like that. Maybe even lay out a table or something, because this is where people were buried. And then, of course, as more people died, their remains were sort of moved off, and the rest were being put in here. But yeah, here we go. This is the rock cut chamber tomb. Let's see what it looks like with shaders, shall we? Sure, we'll do it on Unbound. And now it waits. Oh, looking nice so far. Oh, let's put everything away. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is looking good. Ooh. Yeah, oh, that looks actually much better at the shaders, so. Yeah, this looks great. It's going to look even better once I throw some decorations in that, or in here. But I've got errands to do, and I don't really want to hunt clay today. So I'll probably do that here some other time, and I'll show you in one of my videos. So yeah, thank you all for being subscribers. I never thought that I would hit 50K. I mean, everybody wants to hit a big number, right? Nobody thinks that they're going to start a YouTube channel and bomb. Everyone thinks that they're going to do well. So I thought I was going to do well. I was hoping that I was going to do well, and I'm glad that I am doing. Oh, that's interesting. It went sort of blurry. When I stop moving, it goes blurry. Huh. Anyways, yeah. So thank you all for being subscribers, for bringing me up to 50K, and I really hope that we hit another milestone at some point. But if not, I'm okay with that too. I'm okay with the subscribers I have now. But yeah. So here's to the 50K and 50K more. I am going to go ahead and end the stream. I will see you all. Well, I'll see you all next time.